My mom got me this candle. It's called Fur and Suede. It's crackling wood wick. It actually has like a real wooden wick in here and it has like a crackle sound to it. So when you hear it burn, it sounds like a campfire and it smells amazing. I think it's from Anthropologie. I may not shop there, but it makes some good candles. Check it out. Not sponsored by Anthropologie. What's going on, guys? Sensei Ichi here. So last week, here's what happened. Let me fill you guys in on what's going on. I decided to do a forms challenge, a kata challenge, whatever you want to call it challenge. Everybody else is doing it, so why can't I? So I did it. Sorry to get all hostile. Sorry about that. So I asked martial artists from all over the globe to submit their videos of them doing a form. So I performed a form that we call NIANCHI SAHM DAN, advanced form number 3. From what I learned, other styles do something similar, and from what I really learned, that some of the people do it way sooner than we do, but we started at first degree black belt, our first level of black belt. So I asked people to send in videos. I got a whole bunch of videos coming in, and there were some very interesting, like this one, and also some very sweet, like this one. Aw, what a cutie. But I had to narrow down to 3 finalists. The 3 ones that I thought were, I don't want to say the best to, you know, make anybody's head get too big or anything, but my 3 top favorite forms that I saw that people performed. So without further ado, drum roll please. Let's get started with our top 3. The first one of the top 3 is going to go into, actually the first one who submitted to me almost like instantly. I think she was like ready to go, or she was spying on me. Government. They're always watching. This person's name is Juliana Holmes. She represents, and the reason why I chose this, not just because she went in first, but she represents what's called the Kickstart Kids Foundation, which is actually an organization founded by my father's instructor, Chuck Norris. So it was kind of near and dear to my heart. So I decided, you know, I have a little bias towards her, but she also did a really great form. And actually she asked me to give some input. So I figured we could watch this together and I can kind of put in my 2 cents on what I thought of the form. So here we go. Let's check it out.
Hello, Sensei. My name is Juliana Holmes. I represent the Kickstart Kids Foundation. I'll be performing NIANCHI SAHM DAN.
Now, stopping right there, we call it, I've heard, and everybody says it the same. They say NIANCHI. In what I've heard from some of our Korean students, we call it NIANCHI. We used to call it NIANCHI, like we're from Illinois. Sorry, because some of these people are from Illinois or from the Midwest. But we say NIANCHI with an ah sound, but you know, whatever. Tomato, tomato. Keep watching. So already right there, looking at the steps that we do are a little bit more, I guess you could say smooth. They're kind of gradual as you kind of graze across. And I talked to her about this a little bit. Her steps are more like, almost like fee fi fo fum style. So we do a little bit more of like a very casual gliding along the mat is what we kind of interpret it as. We're stepping from X stance to side stance with a nice gentle glide. That's the only major thing that I saw that was different. Other than that, the hand techniques look pretty similar. They look, the style in which she does is basically the same. So let's keep watching. Lots of great power. I love that. Lots of energy. I love that. The intensity. The strength. You can hear the strength even from here. That's awesome. Big wind-ups. Lots of power. Very solid. Even to the chumbi in the ready position. That was awesome. That was a very powerful form to start off with. That's the first thing that caught my eye, was the intensity and the energy. I love that. I love it when you can hear people go for it. It's hard to see how strong someone's being through the camera, or even from like 20 feet away or 6 feet away. But I saw her intensity and her energy, and that was one of the things I loved the most. One of the things that we do a little bit differently is we kind of go from a relaxed to intense situation. So it's kind of like when you have like a whip and you crack that whip, it's very relaxed, and at the last second you pop it. So we translate our technique to pretty much the same kind of concept. Real relaxed, and we pop it at the very end. But other than that, Juliana Holmes, you're one of my top 3. Good job. And if you haven't already, check out the Kickstart for Kids Foundation. If you are going to donate to any foundation, make sure you do yourself a favor and help out this organization. They do so many, Chuck Norris has done so many great things for these special needs kids, or kids that come from broken homes, or he basically is like an angel to these kids. And through martial arts, he channels that positivity and helps kids that are struggling out with finding purpose in the world through martial arts, because we all know that martial arts saved us in one way, shape, or form. So if you have a chance to go check out Kickstart for Kids, go check that out. All right, let's check out the next one. Okay, my next one is going to go to someone who I had a chance to actually, a lot of people actually were chiming in and talking to me, and I got a chance to talk to them, which was awesome, because I love communicating with people over the martial arts because it's something that's a part of our lives. It's something that shaped our lives. So this is Tony Russo, I want to say his name is pronounced. Sorry if I'm messing that up. He's from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Now, I don't watch The Office, but from what I hear, Scranton is, or The Office is filmed in Scranton, I guess. I don't watch that. I'm one of like the 2% that doesn't watch The Office, or what is that? Like Parks and Rec I don't watch, or Game of Thrones. I never really got into it. Sorry guys, sue me, okay? So he showed me his form, and it's actually in his, I think this is like an entryway. So it's on a hardwood floor. It's a nice wide angle shot, so it's pretty good. But we got to talking, and he has Taekwondo background and Tang Soo Do background. So he started in Taekwondo, and then sadly he lost his instructor, and so he started training in Tang Soo Do. So I got a chance to check out his form, and I really liked his intensity, and I liked him as a person. He was very charismatic, very nice guy. So let's check his video out. Here we go.
Anthony Russo, and this is NIANCHI SAHM DAN.
Again, he says NIANCHI instead of, and we say NIANCHI, but you know, again, potato, potato. So just stopping right there, I noticed that when we learned our Shotokan form, Konkurai, the Japanese style is very, very solid. And I know that Korean Tang Soo Do is a little different, American Tang Soo Do, mainly in the kind of like the solidarity and the strength. They'd like to show that grit and strength from the beginning. It's always solid and strong. That was one of the harder things that we had to, I guess, get used to and kind of translate to when we went from Korean style Tang Soo Do or American Tang Soo Do to Japanese or a Tang Soo Do hard style. It was very stiff and solid. So we were usually relaxed and calm, and then popped almost like a Chinese influence from Tang Soo Do, because Tang Soo Do is influenced from China. But his technique is very strong. But I liked how solid and like accurate the technique was. He was on point every single one of those moves. I really like that. I like that right here. He almost hit the wall, but Tony, you scathed it by hitting that angle. That was pretty impressive. So right there from the chop, there's a spot where we step across, and with the punching hand, if we do the chop punch, then we step across and we block with that punching hand. So we're kind of doing more of like a flowing kind of a block, I guess you want to say. It kind of filters through versus like a 1-2 kind of motion. That was like another only real difference that I saw. But again, solid basics. He just on point with that look fold. And every technique was just timed nicely. It was timed solid, timed perfect. That's why I really, really liked it. It was just what more can I say? It was a solid form. I really, really liked it. So Tony, kudos to you. He's from Scranton, Pennsylvania. So what's up, Scranton? All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is my top. If I'm gonna have to choose one, this is my favorite one. I think I like this one because there was like a little bit of a background story in the email, like a tiny bit. This was from Jeff Curry. So hi Jeff, how are you? Jeff said, thank you so much for this challenge. It was awesome to learn a new form, and now I'll always be a part of our martial arts, which is awesome. This was a wonderful opportunity to collaborate on a martial arts project with the most important person in my life. Aww. That just pulls on my heartstrings. Jeff, you got me right in here. And another good thing is that this picture that they sent, how can you not love this picture? This is a lovely picture. That just screams, we're having a good time in quarantine. This, the cuteness here is just unbelievable. And look at that Dyson vacuum in the background. We have the same ones at our school, so good for you. This was my top one because I just loved the background story. I like the enthusiasm of these two, and I like that, I don't know if this is your wife or your fiance or girlfriend, or if not, dude, wife her up pronto. This is from, I think her name is Prince Kira. She has a martial arts program. When you said in Illinois, you said Lake Zurich Family Martial Arts. I swear to God, I heard Laser Martial Arts, and I was like, dang, Laser Martial Arts, that's a rad name. But it wasn't Laser, it was Lake Zurich. So she just said it really fast. But it was, I don't know. If you think about changing to Laser, or if you don't mind if I steal Laser Martial Arts, I'm probably gonna steal that. Just putting it out there. Okay, let's check this video out.
Hi guys, I'm Kira. I'm the owner of Lake Zurich Family Martial Arts here in the
See, it sounds like Laser. Anyways, keep going.
Chicago suburbs. Join with me.
Hi, I'm Jeff from TaekwondoDeli.com, and we're here to...
And he does Taekwondo. Taekwondo, Tang Soo Do. Similar, but different. Something's coming up with the Taekwondo crossover with me, but stay tuned. Shh, don't say anything.
Accept Sensei Ichi's challenge.
That's me.
So we're gonna execute NIANCHI SAHM DAN. You ready?
Again, NIANCHI. Maybe we should change the name. I gotta look into this NIANCHI thing. I gotta talk to my Korean friend, Sam. I already love the team spirit.
Time! 근예! 정민! NIANCHI SAHM DAN. 시작!
Look at the synchronization. That's on point. Solid strikes. I love that. I love watching that shoulder wind up and that in execution of the chop into the half punch. You could just see the power from that wind up and the hip and the shoulder snap. Good power, good technique, good basics. I like that. That was my favorite part. I just love that. Kira, you're like that little kid in ballet, like following the teacher along. You could tell that you're kind of keeping along. Not to call you out or anything, but that was really, really cute. But I like it. You're hanging in there. That's good. Again, solid shoulder wind up, solid power. Look how on point. Those two were on perfect time at the end. That was amazing.
바로! 전! 근예!
Love the team spirit. So
Hope you
good.
like it, guys.
I love that. That was my favorite. I just loved all that encompassed that video. It was just the camaraderie, the relationship, the love romance through martial arts, the bonding. I love that. That was my favorite. And it was the synchronization between the two of them doing the form was so great. But yes, that was my favorite. So that was my top one out of all of them. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. Great basics. You could tell that these people are seasoned martial artists, and I really loved watching it. That was rad. Well, guys, that about wraps it up. Thank you all so much for being a part of this challenge. I love that you guys participated in this challenge. I love that you were a part of it. I'm so thankful and grateful that you took the time out of your lives to learn something new that I had to offer, and I thought that was great. I thought that was fantastic. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart so much for participating in this. This was a lot of fun. Please click the subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on any of the videos. Hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when these video comes out. So we put out a video every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here in California. And click that like button. There's a little thumbs up guy. Let me know that you liked it. Leave a comment below if you want to see more of these things and if you enjoyed it. Until next time, guys, this is Sensei Ichi. Tang Soo.